Hello, this is Bill McMicken, and this video is on textbook entry in Jenzabar. When we have a textbook entered in the system, a student logs in to register and will find a little plus mark by the word textbook if a textbook is listed, and it becomes possible then to very quickly add a textbook to each course. But if you're having every faculty do that, it may be after the fact. So one other approach is to add the textbooks directly in Jenzabar. So let me switch over to Jenzabar. And we find we have something called a textbook definition. It's really a two-step process. A textbook has to be defined first before it can be added. If it already exists, then it can be added directly to a course. So when I go into textbook definition, we find we have a listing of textbooks here. If I want to add a new textbook, I come down and I go add a row. And we start a row out, and this one will be contemporary. Management. And this will be this is by Gareth Jones. And Jennifer George. And there are a number of other fields to be filled out here, so we find the book then is McGraw-Hill. And in my case, I'm going to go ahead and put 8th edition here, because that one's not listed. It's a 2014 edition, and we only need one of these two ISBNs, so I'll do 978. And finally, the bookstore location, we don't want to choose a Harvard Coop for this, so that's a completed entry, and I want to save that using Control S. So once that's saved, if I come all the way back over the other side, I notice that I've assigned it a sequence number. Sequence number, then we can add some additional information. So part of that additional information is, for instance, a new book. And a new book, price in a new book is $217. I might want to add the price of a rental book, and I found it available. These are all on Amazon for $94.16. And finally, I might want to add an additional one here for the used book. And Amazon also had a used book price of $64. And so once I've got all that done, I hit Control S again, which saves that information. So once this is done, we're going to go over and add it to a course. So I go to Courses and Textbooks, and it calls up the years and terms. Right now I'm just looking at the summer term, and so I know I want to find a management course, MMG 511 CAO1. This would be the course that we were looking at over here, perhaps in registering for. CAO1 is not currently listed with any textbooks. So we come back here and we want to add a textbook to this thing. And down at the bottom of this page, I'm going to see if I can get it to move up so you can see this. at the bottom of this page, there is a tool right below all these listings of courses that says add textbooks. So we want to add a textbook. And in this case, I'm looking for Gareth Jones and Jennifer George. So there's the book I just added, 8th edition. I check it off here and I say OK there, and it has now been added to the course. So that's all it takes to add a textbook. Of course, if it was already listed, it would be fairly simple if I had a course that's already listed to come in here and say, for instance, on an internship, I just go no textbook required, no textbook. It's already listed, and I do that, check it off, say OK, and it's added to the course. So that's what it takes to add a textbook to a course through this system. So finally, if we go back out and I do my course search again and hit my search again, we're going to go down to my MMG 511 CA01, and we'll find that Gareth Jones, McGraw-Hill, and there's our pricing and our ISBN all listed for us. And that is how textbooks are added within Jenzabar.